Alright, we're going to take a ride out to the range today on a very special vehicle. Here we go. See if we can get it started. Oh boy. Interesting ride. All right, we're here. All right, we're going to be talking about my wife's carry gun here, her personal gun. She calls it the Purple Cutie. Mrs. Silverback's gun here is a Walther CCP 9mm. It is pretty petite and dainty. Cute little gun. I mean, it's not too bad to shoot. I will go ahead and give you a little bit of rundown on Walther as far as that goes as a company. Walther Arms was started back in 1890 by Carl Walther. And up until 1908 they only made rifles for hunting and target shooting, and they started making pistols. So let's see, let's get here and see if we can open up Wikipedia. That way I can give you a little bit more information as I load some magazines with these 9mm bullets. As I go through this, I'm going to tell you why I bought bullets instead of using my reloads. I bought these nice Winchester bullets. Box of 100, $19.98 at Walmart, which ain't bad for some bullets. Well, I guess I'm too far away for Wikipedia to work. Let's try something else here. No, that's not what I want. I have tried shoving reloads through this gun, and it doesn't like reloads. It doesn't like Tula ammo, the aluminum. It does not seem to like steel case ammo. It's pretty finicky as far as it goes. If you don't have some really nice brass ammo, the gun just doesn't like to cycle it through for some reason. It will hang up. So, you know, if you do buy one of these guns and you want to carry it for defense, make sure you got some really nice factory ammo that you're running through it. It is still a nice gun, don't get me wrong. They do make a nice product. Just for my tastes, you know, I mean, I like to reload my 9mm because most of what we have are 9mm, and just for target shooting, it saves me a bunch of money. So, with that being said, also the one thing I don't like about this gun, and I'm going to say that, not say that I don't like the gun, I'm just going to say that it's very hard to take down and clean. I'll show you why. Right back here, you need to use a little tool in here to push that just right, and then as you're pushing that, you got to slide it just enough to make it come up and off of there, and then you have to put it on exactly how you took it off. So it is a little bit of a pain. Plus the as you see these two little pins right here, that holds the barrel in here. It's fixed to the carriage. Okay, so you can't take the barrel out or anything like that for easier access to cleaning. I mean, the gun runs pretty clean, pretty smooth. It's not real snappy or anything for such a small little gun. So, you know, it definitely does the trick. That's my thoughts and opinions on it. It's definitely not something you can even slightly limp wrist either, because it will hang up. It is kind of a finicky gun. You know how those Germans are. They like to over-engineer most stuff, but they do make good quality stuff as far as that goes. Alright, so we got a little information here on Walther Arms. You know, like I said, Carl Walther started Walther Arms back in, it says 1886. During World War II, the factory was destroyed, so they ended up rebuilding the new corporation in 1953. However, let's see, so so it was 1938 that the German Reich awarded the contract to Walther Arms to build them the P38 9mm Luger, which replaced the old P08 model that they were using prior. So let's go ahead and we'll finish loading these magazines, and I'll take a few shots with it, and then we'll talk some more. Almost done here. I got 4 magazines. However, when you do purchase the gun, I mean, it's not a very expensive gun. I mean, Walther does make some more economy like guns as far as that goes, price wise. You know, save you money on your wallet. Let's talk a little bit about the information on the pistol itself. So the Walther CCP is a delayed blowback pistol with a semi-automatic trigger. Okay, so what that means is that it's delayed by the gas blowback on this. Let's see exactly how they describe it. Delayed blowback pistol with a semi-automatic trigger. That's exactly how they describe it. So, alright, now that we've got it loaded up, like I said, I was reading off of Wikipedia because, you know, I'm getting up there in age, and you know, I've already got a whole bunch of stuff stored up there in my noggin, so it's hard for me to, you know, remember all the information on everything. So I just really didn't want to spit out some improper information and make everybody think I'm more of an idiot than I already am. So we'll take a few shots with Mrs. Silverback's gun and let you see how it shoots. As you can see, it shoots pretty well. The sights are a little hard to see. I don't know if you can see that. Little tiny dots in here. I guess they're like fiber optic. They line up really well. Just hard for me to see them. I have a cross dominance problem. I can see better out of my left eye, but I'm right-handed. My right eye, I have a lazy eye, so I can't really see all that well out of it. So it takes some time to get used to the way a gun, you know, sights for me. But I'm lining them up just right. Alright, one last magazine here. They are single stacks, obviously, because it's a smaller gun. If you want to see a comparison, there's my SIG P320, which is a full-size gun. So, I mean, there you have it, the difference between the two. And even look at the sights on that. They're nice and big and bright and wide and easy to see, where these ones really aren't that easy to see unless you're in a really well lit area. I don't know if they have the like the glow in the dark feature to them, or if they're bright enough in the dark to be able to see. It does have a safety, external safety on it. That's another feature on the gun. Like I said, and they make these frames in all different kinds of colors. I've seen them all black. They got the black, the two-tone with the silver on top on the slide. They do have the dark earth, or flat dark earth as they call it, with the black slide, silver slide. You can get them in a variety of combinations. I don't remember exactly how much this gun was. I want to say it was around the 500 range at one of our local suppliers here. So let's go ahead and shoot this last magazine. Well, there you have it. These are the magazines. I said it comes with two, but my wife, she wanted extra, so she bought two more, and I think they were only like 15 bucks a piece, I want to say, for the magazines. So not a bad price, and these are actual Walther magazines. Comes in a nice handy carrying case and all that, like most guns do. There you have it. Like I said, in my opinion, it is a very nice gun. We've had this gun now for just about a year, and the only issues I've had with this thing, obviously, is the takedown. Very hard to clean because the barrel is fixed to the frame. Good shooter though. I mean, it is nice and accurate. There you have it. Walther CCP. I would recommend Walther products to anybody. Not sure how their other guns run, so I really can't say much about the other ones at the moment, but I have had experience with this one, so I'm just telling you my opinion. This sucks as far as the takedown goes. Very hard to take down, very hard to clean, pretty hard to put back together. It took me a few times. I had to watch some videos on YouTube to actually figure out how to work it. Because there's a spring and then there's a piston rod in there that's part of the blowback system on how this gun works. It's got the nice rifle barrel, as you can see in there. Yeah, there's really not much more I can say about this gun. Like I said, just if you do own one of these, do not use reloads, steel cases, or aluminum cases, because every time I've fired those through this gun, it does get really hot really quick, and when it gets really hot, that's when it starts having all the problems with the hang-ups between the reloads and the aluminum and the steel cases. But other than that, I mean, you get some nice, as you've seen, this was some nice factory ammo, decent price. I mean, it's not the most expensive stuff out there. It's also probably not the cheapest stuff out there, but it ran through the gun just fine. Blazer brass tends to run through this really good as well. If you get blazer brass 9mm, which usually I find 350 packs of blazer brass for around $79. So that's a really good deal on the ammo as well. U.S. importer, Walther Arms, Fort Smith, Arizona. That's one other thing I forgot to tell you about. And I think it was 2012 they started the company. Could have been earlier than that, but this is all information. Again, like I said, I got off Wikipedia. They started the company over here, Walther Arms, to import these into the United States, so they could have a more broad range of a market. And like I said, that Walther Arms company is out of Fort Smith, Arizona, And that's about it, really. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you about it. You know, it's a good gun for a decent price. Like I said, it's probably really good for carry because it's a nice small compact gun. You know, I open carry myself personally, just because at the moment it's just easier and for me to do that. I, however, don't have a concealed carry permit in this state, but eventually I will get one. I just really don't have a lot of time to go out, take the class, and go to the court and do all that stuff. So maybe I can schedule some time off to take care of that very soon here. Also, one other thing I did want to say, Gorillas and Guns is now on Facebook. We have a Facebook group going, and there's a few guys that I chat with in a live stream on the Hank Strain situation. And next week we're shooting to do a live stream of our own on Saturday evening, sometime probably around 7 o'clock Eastern time. A few really good guys in the group, Mike Bryant, the Kentucky Firearm Network, Chris Bullis, I think, wanted to take part in it, and my friend Armament and Axes, he wants to go ahead and take part, so we're going to go ahead and try to put that together and make it happen. So hopefully we can see some of y'all Saturday night about 7 in the chat, and hopefully we got something good for you. I mean, not sure at this point what we're going to be talking about or how we're going to be talking about it, but it should be a good time. I mean, we all usually get along very well and have a good time in the chats while we're listening to the Hank Strange experience. So, we'll see you on Facebook. We'll see you on YouTube, and also go check out my GoFundMe page for our cousin Alex. It's to help her out through her chemotherapy. These bills are going to get very expensive coming up here very shortly, and insurance doesn't pay all the medical bills. They don't pay for her and her husband to live. They don't pay their mortgage or their electric bill or their groceries, necessities of life. The insurance company does not pay for that sort of stuff. So just trying to give them a helping hand and get them through this. They are a wonderful young couple. So I know it's the holiday season, and it's not probably within your budget to give. Like I said, you don't have to give a lot, just a little bit, and every little bit helps. All right, well, thanks, people, and y'all have fun.